Okay. Avon calling. Now when I got here, this house was vacant and had been vacant. And, so I opened up a lot of windows. So I felt good about the aerosols. This is the front office study, and these door stops. Door stops are beyond the scope of this inspection. These door stops are kind of beat up here. Alright. I don't remember testing that one, and I'll test another one, just so you can see my method. But I've tested darn near all of these receptacle outlets. This floor does not have a floor-mounted receptacle outlet. That's why they're improperly using an extension cord to get a luminary to this table. And that's what you'll have to do if you want a luminary at this table. There's not a plug on the floor. These windows are double pane, vinyl frame. And they're kind of dirty. About 5 years worth. Why not? Let's walk around. Take the easy tour. You do not know this, but this is the last video of the day for me. It's one of the earlier ones you're going to see. But this is the time when I'd like to take just a moment to thank you, my client, for your business and your trust and tolerating my COVID policy. I mean, those things mean the world to my family and me. Thank you very, very much. Now this is the east bedroom. That door does not latch very well. This ceiling fan is out of balance. And this way we know I locked everything. I try the best I can, and I really do. So thank you very much for your business and your trust. Thank you for my family appreciates your tolerance of my COVID policy. And if you think that I did you some good today, this ceiling fan is out of balance too. A little bit, not too much. But if you think that I did you some good today, every small businessman appreciates a nice Google review. You can find it in your heart to spend a little time jumping through some digital hoops. Okay, this bedroom, this ceiling, this fluorescent luminary is supposed to have a protective prism cover on it. A protective prism cover, because if a fluorescent tube breaks, it's full of all kinds of noxious chemicals and stuff. Noxious and toxic and whatever. So, at least, maybe you don't have to clean your clothes so much. I don't know. How many times have I been in here? Torn gasket at the bottom. That's the fan. All the fans work. I tucked in my shirt. Oh my goodness. Coming along, so that's the front bedrooms, the office study. We're coming into the great room, or the living room. Around here, this is the door I came in. This is the door I'm going to go out. So this window right here, it was not locked when I got here. I found this window to be unlocked. I'm just saying. It wasn't me. This room, the great room, it does have a floor-mounted receptacle outlet. This lamp's not plugged in, so it looks like it would work, right? See? But you're going to have to run an extension cord over here because we've only got one receptacle outlet that they're using. See? They put two lamps there. I mean, I like that they staged it that way. And you probably don't want to decorate like this. But sometimes people get the idea that things are different. They get different ideas. So we have one receptacle outlet over here for the floor. And that lamp will never operate unless you get some juice to it some kind of way. This is the fireplace. We got a picture of it running in a little bit. You'll see it. Now, right over here, and the sun's kind of going down, different sun, with this crown molding right here, it's kind of separating the bottom edge of the crown molding right there. Just a little bit of shrinkage. We have that. That's what happens around here. It's no big deal. You know? What's important to my clients? What's important? I'm not required to measure the moisture content in these floors, okay? But I've got some, inexpensive equipment, and just as a courtesy, I just like it's all relative. It's all relative. And I was getting between 4 and 7% moisture content in the wooden floors, and that's just way cool. That's way good. Any flooring manufacturer is going to have not a problem with that being with their product. Another thing that I'm not required to do, I'm not an engineer, I'm a home inspector. I'm not required to shoot the floor. I'm going to measure the floor height elevation differentials. But I have an Accu level, I do, and zip level, and I use it, and I'm not getting any more than just a shy more than 1 inch floor height elevation differential. I'm looking for no overall. And I'm looking for no more than 1 inch and 20 feet or 2 inches overall. So, but that's not to spec. I'm not an engineer. Okay, that's not a tolerance. I'm not an engineer. I'm a home inspector. It's a guideline that blue collar guys like me use to give us an idea of when we should start paying more attention, because there's other ways to check a foundation. There's other ways. Some engineers don't even, the level 1 engineering survey, not a survey, but anyway, inspection, evaluation, level 1, they don't even use a CompuLevel. So there's more ways to check a foundation than that. But by the way, a lot of my clients get some comfort in that. I get some comfort in it. I'm inspecting the house for you. So this house, what they say in the trade, is it measures very well. It measures very well. Coming along, the thermostat is in the hallway, right here, inside. Okay, the master bedroom ceiling fan's a little bit out of balance. This is a thermostat. It's a digital thermostat. I think it's smart. I think it is. We have smoke alarm, carbon monoxide alarm outside the master bedroom, inside the master bedroom. We don't have any here. We don't have any in the main living areas. We got smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in this little bedroom hallway and inside both of these bedrooms. I pushed all the buttons. I made all the noise. We don't have one in the office study. We do not have one in the office study. I'm just going to go ahead and lock this. I'm going to end up back here anyway, but so I don't forget. Turning things off as you go, bud. That was the plan. Okay. I never get too far from my plan. Too often. Too many times. Lights on. Lights off. Again, this will be the door I'm going out of, so that's all fine. Windows are all locked, right? This light was off when I got here. Still making our way. Still making our way. This is the main living area, a main bedroom suite. This carpet's kind of wrinkled. It's kind of worse for wear. It's a nice rug, but all I know is somebody must have spent a lot of time in this room. I mean, this is probably a 10-year carpet. It's not your 7-year contractor stuff. This is a nice rug. What's that about? Double pane vinyl frame. We got a window issue coming up. Hang on. Always save something for you. Our latch is broken right here. So we got one broken window latch. It still works. You haven't seen the video yet, but I was goofing on the plumbing in here. I was hearing some strange sounds, and I never was able to recreate that or ascertain what the gurgling sound was. You do remember, you will find out that this commode doesn't flush very well. But I have opened this guy up. And he's sitting on a bed of concrete. And that's the way they're supposed to be installed. That's it. So we know it was installed right. And I was looking for water because I did hear the gurgling. And I didn't find any. But, I was able to open this up. And I was able to, at least know that that bathtub will hold you. You can get in it and with confidence. Moving along. Hello. That's called a bug. That little label right in there that tells us that it's tempered safety glass, like it's supposed to be. One thing I talked about the ceiling fan up here. One thing I didn't mention to you is about the width of this door in here, and it's wide enough. It's kind of an optical illusion when you walk in here. It's kind of an optical illusion, but it's actually, I'd probably bump the wall every once in a while, ooh. But no, seems to be all right. There's your linen closet. Oh, and this is in the other video you're going to see, but like in the living room, I was talking about the crown molding. We got just a little bit of gap right up there. A little gap. Seal it, make it look nicer. But I don't think that it's a structural problem with the foundation. I don't think that's what we got going on here. Everything else looks kind of fine. But this is not for sale right there. So you can't buy it. This carpet is like the other, so maybe it wasn't unusual wear. Maybe the carpet was just installed loose. Maybe it could be re-stretched and you get a little more distance out of it, but it's sure matted in here. You can shampoo it and it'll stand up, but it's going to lay right back down. It'll look good for a week or so. Week or so. Coming along inside of here, this door has a torn door gasket, a threshold gasket. This door should have a self-closing spring on it. I'll save you the Inspector Theater. Not really. There's a link. There's a link you can click for Inspector Theater and another video, I'm sure. Coming along inside of here, this is a big span. Okay, and then we've got a hole in our roof for this pull-down ladder. And by the way, I'm 5'7". I'm not a tall man. And that's a nice heavy-duty ladder. And I had to get a step stool. I have a step stool in my truck. Wonder why. I'm vertically challenged. I don't know how tall my client is, but you may have a little bit of difficulty closing that. It's not a big deal. What is that? Okay, it's just a little cobweb. I've got a little bit of movement right here over the door. We expect that. And then right here close to the ladder, and of course, you know, the vibration from this door opening and closing. So we got those, and those are about the only cracks that I've seen. I don't even remember seeing, maybe I do, but I don't even remember right now. I told you the last video of the day, I want to go home, man. I don't even remember any cracks outside. Huh. Now, if this home was built this morning, and it wasn't, it was only built 5 years ago. So if this home was built this morning, and maybe 5 years ago, I'm going to check that. But we do not have GFCI or AFCI in the laundry. So we do not have that. Fans? Yeah, we got fans. And again, I've been to all these. I have, but just so you can see my method. There we go, see? Yahoo! Okay, electric receptacle outlets should not be underneath an overhang more than 6 inches. That was code when this home was built. It sure was. I'm not a code inspector. Apparently, a code inspector thinks different. But no. Is that horrible? Why is that? Why is it? Well, if you have a Scentsy candle up here, or you got a crock pot up here, maybe you're ironing. You know, in my house, you know, be ironing t-shirts or something. The cord hangs down, and somebody could hang onto the cord like that. That's about it. If you don't have anything plugged into it, it's not a problem. And of course, the overhang's not supposed to be more than 10 inches. Or if it's more than 10 inches, you'd have a corbel in there. So we've been here, we've done this. I don't remember being in here. Okay, hang on. We got the diffuser. See, remember that other bedroom is supposed to have the diffuser on the fluorescent tube? It's supposed to look like that. I have not been in here. That's why I like my clients to be here. That's why I do this for you. Keeps me honest. We are doing a termite report. By the way, I haven't seen any. Seen some conducive conditions outside. Plumbing is conducive by design. I can't tell that this house has ever been treated, but I wouldn't expect it to be based on its age. But if it was, I'd like to tell. Oh, here's something. In the other video, I say that I haven't operated the microwave yet, and I have. I baked some paper in there, paper towels, so it got nice and hot. Broiler works, all this. We've got self-cleaning. That's beyond the scope of this inspection. All I'm required to do is go and broil and bake. We've got that. One thing that I'm not seeing on this, and it might be automatic, read the instructions, because Bosch is pretty fancy, dancy stuff, but I'm not seeing convection. I'm not seeing convection on that oven. It might not have it. It wouldn't be the end of the world. It's a nice feature, though. All the luminaries working? Yeah. I was here and here and here. You know, I was here because I opened all these windows. These are the last 2 windows. We've come to the end of the tour. I certainly do appreciate, again, I just say that my family and I appreciate your business and your trust and their willingness to cooperate with my COVID concerns. And again, it means the world to us. So this is to my client. Okay, anybody can reach out to me. Okay, that's marketing. And my client can always reach out to me. But about this house, I can only speak to my client. And dear client, if you've got any questions about this house, I'm as close as the telephone. You know I like to talk. So just reach out to me, and we can look at the report together. We can go through the images. I'll try and get an answer for you. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And I didn't see everything, but I saw most of it. Alright, steam. There we go. Okay, hush. So thank you very much. Thank your realtor, actually, for having enough faith in me to let me near her clients. Thank you. I appreciate that.